Welcome back to another video. We're reacting to the Why Was OG Fornite So Perfect, bro? By Tricky, bro. Tricky, you better have like the best thing, bro. I qualified for FNTS first round once, so please tell me that this is like a cinematic experience, bro.
Perfection for a game is like a cinematic masterpiece of an
Yeah,
era.
of
However,
course.
perfection for a game requires risk due to the fact that it needs to be made fresh and from scratch.
Yep. Fortnite.
On
Fortnite.
September 26th, 2017, a game called Fortnite Battle Royale
Dang. Fortnite was 8 years ago, bro.
was released. A
Crazy.
player versus player mode with a whole new aspect that would change the gaming world forever. Within only the first month after its launch, Fortnite had almost 45 million players.
Yep.
So, why was this game so popular? And why is it so hated now? Why do people not play it like they used to?
Because it's too many sweats, bro. It's not
I
even
remember
fun no more
downloading
because
Fortnite
it's
Battle
sweats.
Royale on the day of its release. I got an advertisement on Save the World, which is a completely different game mode, and honestly, a completely different game than Fortnite Battle Royale. You had to pay, I believe, $40 for it.
Uh,
I clicked on the ad, but honestly, I really wasn't interested in Save the World. I was more interested in Battle Royale. See, Battle Royale was, alive a little bit before from PUBG and H1Z1,
yep,
and I always watched streamers play H1Z1. I just didn't have the money to pay for it, nor a
yep,
PC.
yep.
So I decided why not try a new Battle Royale genre? A Battle Royale genre that advertised the building aspect of the game, but also it was free.
Yep.
I opened up the game and I didn't have high hopes at all. Just another knockoff Battle Royale game that was trying to copy
Uh,
PUBG or H1Z1 that no one really wanted to play.
yep.
But I realized there was nothing
This
to
is
buy.
not. Yeah.
Nothing at all. Not an item shop. This was day of release. There was nothing to buy
Uh,
except for Save the World. I started my first match, and honestly, it was amazing. The scenery, the sunset that fell during
yep.
season 0, everyone that played
Hold on. I gotta see what my percentage is at. I'm at
during
35.
that
All
time
right, let's go.
remembers it. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. The
It was
map
truly
felt
amazing.
massive, especially for
Like I want to click off the video. Why'd you make that joke, bro? Stop
Battle
trolling me.
Royale. The cartoonish style, it was
Massive?
just amazing. Being on the battle bus as well and seeing just something completely different. It was just so odd, but
So good.
everyone seemed to enjoy it. I
Yes.
remember I dropped out the bus, landed Salty
Nah, I was on PS4.
Springs for my very first game, and I forgot it was Battle Royale. I didn't know how to get guns. I looked up on my phone and Googled, I'm not even joking, how to get guns in Fortnite Battle Royale. I remember this very vividly. And I dropped my second game and I found the chest. A regular old chest just sitting in a house in Salty Springs. And the glow, the sound, the aura,
Yep. Yep.
it was just
Amazing.
outstanding. Everything about the game just felt super
Real.
fresh. Another thing as well is that the game was so
New.
silent. Anyone that played OG Fortnite
Yes.
remembers how silent the game was.
Yep. OG Fortnite was like amazing, bro. I remember it. Like, I don't even think I played OG Fortnite. I went to like my cousin's house and I picked up my play like the Nintendo Switch. I got Fortnite on my PlayStation 4 Season 4, but I played OG Fortnite once on my I don't was Fortnite on Nintendo Switch?
So let's fast forward to season 1
Yo,
of Fortnite,
Fortnite Mares. Oh my goodness. Oh.
which came out
Okay.
probably about a month later. This
Yep.
is when Fortnite started to pick up a lot in popularity. And this is also when they introduced the item shop and the season shop, which really
Renegade
set
man.
the framework of the whole game.
Yeah.
Like, if you look back at the season shop and the item shop, it really just shows that they kind of stuck with that. Obviously, it's a lot different now if you look at the battle
Yeah,
pass,
like
but
the weekend, the weekend incident, bro, where it was just in for 2 weeks, bro.
item
No,
shop and season
it,
shop is
it wasn't
really
even in for 2 weeks. It was on for like 2 months, bro. If you don't have the weekend skin, that's on you, bro. That's actually on you.
what made Fortnite. Like, especially with all the cosmetics that they've added,
Yep.
for sure this is what set the framework.
The weekend incident, bro. Now Fortnite filled with sweaty, sweaty kids, bro.
Everyone started to play during this season. I remember
Yep.
a lot of my friends started playing it. I was telling my friends about it. I had a friend and his brother used to come to my house and we would just grind season
Fortnite.
one. And I remember I bought V-Bucks to buy something in the shop, and I decided to buy the munitions expert instead of Renegade Raider. So yeah, big L to me,
Oh,
but it's whatever. You know, that was a
yeah.
very special time, and it added a lot of new aspects to the game. People started to really understand that Epic Games and the developers really cared about their game.
Yep.
And
But
this was only
then,
the beginning for Fortnite. What was
yep,
about
the
to come
only the
next
beginning.
would completely change the game and the
Season
gaming industry
2.
forever.
Hey. Oh, oh, never mind. Oh, the floss. Who remembers when Ninja used to do the floss every single day, bro? And then Ninja emo, brother. It was truly amazing, bro.
Now, I remember waking up one morning, going downstairs, it was Christmas break,
Why did music stop
and
so like
I grabbed a cup of hot
abruptly?
cocoa. I lived
Yep.
on a large acreage ranch, and I looked out,
Cap,
saw
cap. I don't care, cap.
the snow, went upstairs, and saw Fortnite had updated automatically on my PS4.
Yep.
So, what I decided to do was hop on, and oh my gosh,
Where we
this was
landing at,
amazing.
boys?
Right as you opened up the game, waiting in the loading screen, you could tell there was new content.
Yep.
There was the zombies from Save the World with the characters on the side, one of them shooting with the snowball launcher, and just the snow and the house in the back,
Where's the snowball launcher? I don't get it.
and the mountain. It just looked fresh and it
Yep.
felt great. Once the game was fully loaded and I saw the lobby screen, I
Yep.
was shocked just to see how much content Fortnite had given us. I immediately opened the item shop and I saw the two new Christmas skins, which were the gingerbread girl
Gingerbread.
and the guy gingerbread skin. And I saw a new tab called the Battle Pass instead of the season shop. So I decided to open it, and I thought that it would be the same thing as the season shop, but it was something completely different
Nope.
that no other
Different.
game has done before. It was a new sort of pack that you could buy, but it was only $10, and you got over 75 cosmetics. And they weren't like just little dumb things that wouldn't. No, they were full on skins. They were
Yep.
pickaxes. They were now emotes.
Wait, Fortnite made the first battle pass, bro? That's crazy, bro. Fortnite really like was ahead of its time, bro.
And
Now every single
this was
game
just
that you get
something that
like
no other game
is
has thought
Fortnite,
of,
bro.
and that
It's
was just so
V-Bucks, bro.
fresh that Fortnite had done.
Yep.
I remember loading up my first solo game, and everything had been updated. There was new
Yep.
lights on the bushes, there was Christmas trees,
Yep.
uh, there was the snowball launcher,
Yep.
and everyone started to kind of figure out, wow, these
This is
developers actually
different.
cared.
Yeah.
And something that really sets the ground point of OG Fortnite, that the developers really didn't care about money. It wasn't a big corporate brand like it is now that is partnered with Disney and,
And
you know,
Tyson that.
a lot of different artists. It was a game that had a sense and a style and a, you know, attraction that No
So
other
we
game
remember how long like the freaking shotguns used to shoot, bro. You could use the shotgun as a sniper, bro. Not a sniper, maybe an SMG, bro. You could use the shotgun as an
could
SMG,
have
bro.
built. This was also the time that streamers started to play the game, and
Yep.
this is what started kind of the hype of
C-Day,
Fortnite.
Fearless,
I
bro.
remember I
Hey,
watched
hey,
Ninja
hey, show Fearless. Hey. We cannot skip over Fearless, bro. Fearless was like the Corey Kenshin of Fortnite. Now we can't even see him, bro. Like, yo, he was really like in there, bro.
Hyper a lot, along with CD and the Third Dakotas, which a lot of you may have watched as well.
Yep,
But this is really when Fortnite started to rise, was because of these streamers as well that were promoting, the Battle Pass
yep.
and just showing everyone how much these developers actually cared about their game. This
Now
was also
everybody's
the
on.
time
Yeah, every single one of these people are on freaking zero builds, bro.
that
Like,
a lot of
just
new
get on
players were
Call of Duty at
introduced,
this point, bro.
and there wasn't really a competitive energy to it. Yeah, everyone was trying to win, but a lot of
Yo, remember when bro, there was like the zero build season, bro. Nobody was like playing, bro. Not everybody was like, they kind of quit the game, bro. Like it was a zero build season, and that like Fortnite was like, no, we're not bringing buildings back, bro. We're not bringing building back, and like they just randomly brought building back, bro.
people were just
Like,
trying to
are
get
we
on with their
serious?
friends and
Yes, bro.
chill, and
Yeah,
a lot of players were fairly new as well. They
yeah.
just, wanted
Play.
a breath of fresh air from Call of Duty or, Minecraft.
Yep.
It was just something completely different,
It was
especially with the
both.
building aspect. Yeah, you had to adapt to it,
Yeah,
but
I'm not
that's
gonna
what
like,
made
how do you die? Like, yo, Fortnite. OG Fortnite was the most bought. Like, how do you die to a freaking bush, bro? No troll. Like, it's a bush with freaking Christmas lights on it. I would hope you see it and on the freaking like.
the
Are we
game fun
serious?
was playing with a new system that no other game had. Yeah, you had Minecraft with building,
Yeah,
but it wasn't like this.
it
It
wasn't a
was
predator.
something completely different that took
Yep.
everyone by storm. During this time as well, I remember I would post on my Snapchat all my wins. I know it's
Oh
corny,
my
but
goodness, bro. Oh my God. Yo, can we talk about yo? I think OG season, bro. Like the next OG season, bro. Everybody was posting their wins on Snapchat too, bro. Like it was true. Like the bro the oh my goodness. The OG season that like Fortnite brought back like the first one, like the first new OG season, bro. It was actually amazing, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they executed it perfectly, bro. Every person was online, everybody was posting like their sunshine wins, bro. It was
everyone did
amazing,
it at
bro.
the time. Uh, But
Perfect.
yeah, I remember going on my phone and taking a picture, and some of my buddies did as well, of
Yeah,
their first like Fortnite wins. And if you had the umbrella, especially the snowflake one, you were a goat, you were a sweat, you were Mary Poppin. I remember everyone would call it Mary Poppinsing your way down.
yep.
T sensitivity is so common. It feels like somebody's poking directly on their nerve. I
Okay,
recommend
but
Sensitive.
everybody has seasons.
But yeah, it was cool.
I
It
do
was pretty
remember.
awesome once you got
Yo, I can remember, bro. I remember when they used to call like people with the umbrella Mary Poppins, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually
your
bringing me
first snowflake
tears to
glider
my heart, bro.
and the regular
Tears to my heart.
umbrella. When Season 3 was being announced and everyone saw the timer on the Battle Pass go down, people were really excited for the new Battle Pass that was coming out because everyone knew that Fortnite would do it again. That's
Yep.
what created all the hype, was the Battle Pass, the skins, what you could grind for. It's
Alright,
just
alright.
amazing that Fortnite added skins for you to grind for
Yep.
instead of, like Call of Duty had camos. Fortnite, it was an actual skin that you could wear. Like, it was just something completely different. Especially, I think the third person aspect definitely helped out Fortnite a lot.
Yep.
I think if Fortnite was first person, it definitely wouldn't be the game it is today because you can't really see them. They would care more about weapon camos, but obviously the third person aspect, like, you care a lot more about skins. Yes, H1Z1 had this. It was more
But it
like
wasn't like
helmets and your guns, but it wasn't really your actual character that people cared about. It was just, the helmets. This was also when cross-platform was introduced to the game, and honestly, it made
yep.
some pretty funny clips.
Dude, do you know how to build at all?
Nope.
Press Q, just for a
Clean it,
second.
clean
Just for a
it.
second.
What
Don't do
the
anything.
fuck is Q? I have a
clean it,
PS4
Stop
controller.
PS4.
This is also the time that weekly updates were coming out as well. We would see a new item every single week,
Yeah,
and this was just great to see in the game because there
amazing.
was a reason to actually come back. Like, let's say you grind out the battle pass, you would come
You
back
like
every
you're done.
week. You'd probably get bored within
Yeah.
that week of the new update, but
This is
next week
exactly
there's a brand new
what's happening
update.
to
You
Fortnite
would
right
get
now.
brand new content. So this is another thing that
It's not
Fortnite
even
did.
like weekly. It's not even weekly updates anymore, bro. It's weekly skins, bro. We don't need any more skins, bro. We need like actual content in the game, bro. Too many sweaty
Kept
people,
their
bro.
players
Bring them
attached
out.
instead of keeping them, pretty distant with content
Yeah.
that they, wouldn't really update well. But yeah, fast forward to season 4. This had so much hype around it. I remember this when streamers started blowing up.
Yeah,
This when
bro.
Ninja was popping on Twitch. Like if you went on Twitch, you were only watching Ninja. Uh, there was also, I mean, Dakota's was playing still. There was just so much content. Everyone at school had it.
Yeah.
Still posting those Snapchat victories. Everyone was.
Yeah.
But
Season
yeah,
4.
man, season 4 was
Amazing.
amazing. The biggest thing in season 4, though, was definitely the live event. Our very,
Yo,
very
the freaking Travis Scott live event, bro.
first live event that came out, and that was the rocket launch. The first collab, which was Thanos.
Yeah.
Thanos definitely
Why did I say Travis Scott? Oh my goodness. I'm seem like a fake OG now, bro. Oh my goodness. Yo, shut up, bro. I don't care. I don't care. I'm a real OG.
set the
Yo.
ground point for all the collabs. Uh, I remember, you'd load in and
Yeah.
you would try and get the Thanos gauntlet, and this was just new content that
Ah,
everyone kind of enjoyed, and there was just new map changes in season 4. We had
yeah.
Dusty Divot as well. Uh, there was just so
The
much
unbreakable
changing,
thing,
but
bro.
yeah, it was the
Yeah.
same game. It felt fresh every time you opened up the game. It was just great. It was honestly, it's a masterpiece. Season 4
Amazing.
was. This was probably one of the best Fortnite seasons as well. But definitely the ground point was this live event with the rocket because it
Yep.
created lore. And I know that sounds kind of corny, lore, for
Lord,
Fortnite,
yeah,
kids
like
game.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Uh, but
It
yeah,
was
this
amazing,
lore
bro.
definitely did make the ground point for what Fortnite is today.
Yep.
Fast forward to 2019, a lot of people really didn't like Season 10 or the new mechs
Season
or
10, bro.
anything that they
Season 10 was fun, bro. I don't care what anybody says, bro. Yo, if you were not in the mechs, of course season 10 was not fun, like competitively, but bro, getting trolled by a mech, and the glitches that the mech had, bro, no troll, bro, like the mech was fun, bro.
really added. Competitive started to come up, and a
Yeah.
lot of people were enjoying it, but Fortnite didn't have that fresh aspect to it anymore. And it
Yep.
felt like more of, you know, a money grabber because they wanted a lot of players in. And it felt like they didn't really care about the new content and they didn't listen to the community. It was time for a fresh start, and Fortnite knew that.
Yep.
I think they knew that probably around season 8, season 9. The map was starting to get boring. Everyone had been playing it for almost 2 years. So they came up with something brand new. A
Yep.
brand new
New
map,
maps.
brand new meta, brand new everything.
Everything, bro.
This was Fortnite Chapter 2.
They
The
clean
day
slate.
the world went silent. Chapter 10 left
Chapter 2, bro. I was playing Chapter 2, bro. I was actually playing Chapter
with a
2.
boom. There was a 0 point that
I was in that
everyone was
event too,
sucked
bro.
into. One of the biggest live events that people tune in for because
Yep.
everyone knew that there would be something new for Fortnite. But
Yep.
there wasn't anything new. The Fortnite world sucked everyone into
Inside the thing, and then like the cliffhanger, bro. The cliffhanger was like it was like you had to wait for like a day,
We are
bro.
looking for gamers
I
who
was
want to
not
learn how to become
trying to
video
wait.
game testers, designers, or
I was
programmers.
not
If
trying
any
to
of
wait
these
for
this black
anything, bro.
hole
No
and
troll.
shot everyone out. The whole map being
Yep.
sucked into this black hole, and it was
They left
silent.
us on a cliffhanger,
Three
bro.
days. Nothing.
Yep.
No new content. Just a black screen whenever you'd open Fortnite.
Yep.
Something a game has never done before. And
And they made you
everyone was
wait, bro.
so confused. Why
When
would they
am I
do
gonna
this?
when am I gonna
You
post
can't
my
play the
Snapchat
game, you can't
story?
do anything. But this created so much more hype. Everyone was
Yep.
so excited to see
What?
what was next. Would there be more Fortnite?
No more Fortnite.
Everyone thought that Fortnite was dead. All the 12 and 13-year-olds were going ape shit.
God, get it right the fuck.
Why was there no Fortnite.
Fucking God, bro.
Finally, the black hole went
Opened.
away. There was a new update for everyone to download,
Yeah.
and it sucked you out of the black hole and transported you into a brand new map, brand new
Lord.
everything, which was
Oh
chapter
my goodness, fishing, bro. Now fishing is useless, but people used to actually fish, bro. Like I remember when there was content like to fish, bro.
2, season 1. It felt very bare bones. It
Yes,
felt like
bro.
just how
And the
season
sharks, bro. The sharks with shark riding, bro. Oh my
1
goodness,
was.
bro.
Not the exact same, but with a twist. It felt
Yes, bro.
very new, fresh. Time went on, and
That's
honestly,
impressive.
there wasn't any new updates. People were starting to get scared for the future of Fortnite.
China has identified the cause of a
Moving.
mysterious new
Oh my. Oh my goodness, yo, like Tricky, your transition into like different Fortnite seasons, bro. I love it, bro. I truly do love it, bro. Yo, bro, season two. I don't know what it was, bro. I think it was the Stark Industry, bro. Like the COVID season, bro. Where like it was Stark Industry. Everybody had nothing else to do, so everybody got back on the prime game, bro. Oh my
Virus.
goodness, Cristiano Ronaldo,
Coronavirus.
freaking
Coronavirus.
There are
Drake's,
fears a rapidly spreading
everybody
virus has
blowing this
reached
year.
Australia.
This is a rapidly emerging situation where there is not a cause for alarm.
Bro, people were switching over to Fortnite to make their freaking trick shots, bro. That's how you know it was a good game, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Dido, bro. Dido was a real freaking trick shot, bro. Okay. Every single day I'm playing Fortnite. It's a different night. Hey, hey. We about to have a gunfight. Hey, every day. On Monday, Tuesday, Monday, I'm not even in class. I'm getting better.
Fortnite took
Hey,
advantage of
oh,
this, and I'm shocked that people didn't expect this since there
yep,
was a global pandemic and Epic
yep,
Games weren't at their offices. They were all stuck at home. But Epic
what
Games
the heck?
added a lot of new content 2 months later. This new
Yep,
content introduced us to mythics, new POIs,
goodness,
a
bro.
lot of new weapons, and just an overall fresh feeling to the game again. It didn't
Yep,
feel OG, but still felt fresh.
Ghost, bro.
Everyone
The
was playing
Ghost versus
Fortnite.
the other
This was
thing.
when Fortnite had a really peak player count. Everyone was
Yes,
either playing Fortnite or doing online school. And honestly, online school wasn't that hard. I remember I would just get on, throw
cheat.
my Zoom classes up on my laptop. That's whenever I got a PC, so I would just hop on my PC
Like, bro,
and just grind
online school is so
Fortnite. And I
stupid,
didn't
bro.
even listen to what
I'm
the
so glad I didn't get online school when, like, I was like getting AP classes, bro. I would have not learned jack, nothing, bro. I would. Online school is so stupid, bro. So glad I got it in fourth grade.
teacher was lecturing about. Yeah, it was a great time. COVID was a time for all of us. I think all of us remember just how peak Fortnite was. There was a lot of
Yep,
fashion shows prior whenever there wasn't any new updates. That's
yep,
kind of how the content was. Just the streamers were making the content, not really the developers. But yeah, it was new. It felt great. But after this, once COVID started to go away, the game fell.
off.
But why did the game fall so hard? Was it all the collaborations that they were doing?
No, bro, it was just sweats, bro, sweats. This is the season where sweats just started to come, bro.
Was
The
it
player base
COVID
was too
fading
experienced.
away? Was it because everyone was going back to work and school? Honestly, I don't believe that's it at all. I think the main three reasons that Fortnite fell so hard and hasn't had a peak since, except for OG Fortnite, but that's different. They brought back the original
OG,
game.
yes, they brought back OG.
First, the storyline. It was too scrambled. Doesn't really make any sense at all. It was too long and it never had an ending, really. The hype is the second biggest thing. The hype really faded away. A lot of artists stopped playing. And honestly, Fortnite got really lucky in the beginning. Travis Scott, Drake, Juju, and Ninja, they honestly made prime Fortnite. The beginning of OG Fortnite, with all of them playing, they were the ones that created the hype. And
That's crazy. That's actually crazy to say, bro. Nah, that's crazy, bro. Yo, nah, I think OG Fortnite would have still been amazing, bro. Even if it was a freaking stable Ronaldo that's founded it, even if it was freaking Frank Ocean that was playing on it, bro. Like OG Fortnite was a beautiful masterpiece, and honestly, it was a crazy. It was like, yo, that's
Created
crazy.
the player
That's
base.
outrageous that you're saying this,
First,
bro.
I kind of want to start with Epic actually caring. I feel like that they didn't care
Of
as much
course.
about their player base, and they kind of drove away from the, you would get on, you didn't have to buy anything to, they kind of shoved it in your face.
Yeah,
Everything kind of felt like a money grab. There was a lot of collaborations because people knew, or Epic Games knew that people would buy their content. People would
yeah.
buy, when Travis Scott came out, God, The
Travis Scott,
Weekend, he
right?
was in
Yes.
there for an eternity, it felt like.
Nah, no, seriously, bro. What was the weekend doing in Fortnite? I had him shot for like 2 months, bro.
What else?
I
Billie
swear, bro.
Eilish, Metallica, you name it. Anyone. I think they're adding Shaq soon. I don't even know. The last thing is innovation. The biggest thing is their innovation. The battle pass was something
Yes, bro. The freaking clean slate off, bro, and like you would just get new content, bro. I feel like Fortnite doesn't do that no more, bro. It just sticks to like, like when you had a new Fortnite season, bro, it was just straight. It's Donald Mustard, bro. Donald Mustard leaving was everything, bro.
brand new. No one has ever thought of that. That's first. The game was free to play.
Donald
No one
Mustard,
had
bro.
ever made a game and put that much effort into it that was free to play. Usually it would just be a shitty little knockoff or it would
Yep.
be filled with ads. But no, Fortnite was completely free, just like any other paid game. And it
Oh
was
yeah.
optional to purchase items. Also, building was a new innovation to Battle Royale. And
Yep.
Battle Royale was still fairly new. I mean, H1Z1 didn't really have long of a peak. The key takeaway from this, honestly, is the perfection.
Donald
It wasn't
Mustard.
perfect. Fortnite wasn't perfect at all. And no matter how much anyone disagrees with me, I will stand by my point that Fortnite was not perfect. We look back now and we think that it was, but
It
in
wasn't.
reality, it all just kind of came
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, well, I was like saying that, but like, yeah, like I get it, bro. Fortnite wasn't perfect, bro. Like the people were stuck. Like if you come back to Fortnite back then, I think it was because it was so like ahead of its time. But now we're at the time where like Fortnite was back then. Like people are still like, you know what I'm saying?
together.
Fortnite was ahead
Fortnite
of its time,
really, really
but
got
now we're
lucky in the
ahead of the
beginning.
ahead of time.
And yes, they worked hard on the game. Yes, they thought of very innovative ideas.
Yep.
And honestly, I believe there's going to be another peak game just like Fortnite.
Nope.
Maybe not as high
Nope.
of a peak, but
Nope.
definitely something similar. If so
Or unless this game is made by AI, I don't think Fortnite's gonna get like Grow a Garden maybe. Maybe Grow a Garden can be like, yeah, this was 10 months ago. Yeah, for Grow a Garden, bro. That's what Grow a Garden is. Grow a Garden isn't even a game, bro. Alright, bro, let me just finish the YouTube video because I know you guys don't want to freaking hear me out. Let me I'm talking like 5x speed right there. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my Twitch. And Ricky is amazing content creator. Your transitions are beautiful, but I don't like the fact that your voice is so calming. Like no, okay, never mind. No hate, no hate. This guy's videos were amazing. Leave a like, leave a comment, follow my Twitch at Jostbnr, and see you guys next time.